Greetings everyone, BJ Walla back with you for episode 34 of the Elonian Adventures. I'm going to give it another shot here. Fortunately, of course, Kat Kumi cannot join us on this adventure. I think it's a little bit late for her. But we have Quarain back with us, and we're going to be doing something a little bit different than our previous stream attempt here. Now that Quarain is actually with us, we're going to do some of the questing instead of doing the Modoc Crevice mission here, because we still have to run Quarain through Rylon Refuge and do the floodplain of Mankalan, or help her clear out the floodplain of Mankalan, and get her banana seed, banana seed as well. So at some point when I have some extra time, we'll hook up and do that. In the meantime, we're going to take care of some of these other quests we've got lingering about here. So first things first, you know what? Let's go into Arkjok Ward and do Elder Yzma's quest. Now, where is Arkjok? So if we come out of, I don't know what would be easier here. Probably coming out of Sunspear into Arkjok, because Elder Yzma's up here. So let's do this. To the Sunspear Sanctuary. Hey Gucci! I was wondering where banana seed drops, or it can't be bought, so around what price? I'm not sure of the price. I'm pretty sure it is tradable. That's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, when you get it, it's not customized to the character, so it is tradable. I'm not actually sure what the going price is for it, because it is a quest reward. The quest is called Drakes on the Plain, which you get in Rylon Refuge here. Once you get through the storyline far enough to unlock the outpost here, Rylon Refuge, you would look for an NPC named Mahzu, M-A-H-Z-U, and he offers the quest Drakes on the Plain, and then you essentially pop out here into the floodplain with Koss in your party, and you go through the quest, and at the end you are awarded the banana seed. So again, I'm not really sure what the price is on that anymore. I haven't really kept up for years now on the market. Best thing I could say, you could probably ask if you know about Guild Wars A New Hope, the Facebook group, or Guild Wars Legacy, the fan site which replaced Guild Wars Guru. You can go to either one of those and either join or sign up, and I'm sure somebody might be give you a price on that. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be too expensive, because obviously it is a quest reward. So I mean, you can't, it's not quite as farmable, because you do have to level up a character quite a bit in order to reach the point where you are for the quest. But with people with so many alts and stuff like that, there's Legacy there, the Guild Wars Legacy site, that you can go to. And again, that site is the one that replaced Guild Wars Guru. Guru shut down it's probably over a year ago now, at least a year, maybe 2 years ago now. Lost track of time. But yeah, so yeah, there's the good old banana seed. So it's essentially just like the old Winter's Day holiday items. Basic damage, nothing really fancy about it. It's more or less just for the skin. Where do we want to go? We want to go to Arkjok Ward, which is that one, yes. Oh, goodness. That's not the button I wanted. I don't think I have a shortcut key for that one, do I? Not for the hero pets. Let me see here, out of curiosity. Yeah, because how long have we... For 64 hours, so... Yeah, I figure on average you're probably looking at... I mean, obviously you could speed run, or speed level, through the storyline. But still, I figure, you know, at minimum, it's probably going to take you 10 to 15 hours just to level up and get through the storyline to the point where you can pick up that quest if you want to, say, you know, roll alts and farm for it. Well, he does get knocked. Go figure. As we see into Sandstorm now. Picked up the Lightbringer bounty here. Right at the point now, so I think what Quarain's Margaret was level 19, so she's level 20 now. I think we're at the point now where all our heroes are all leveled up to max level. So then to fight to the Sun Spears. Wasn't for the military, we would still have enough men to protect the fields. Yeah, the fields are full of bugs. And plants that bite. Actually, the bugs bite, too. They've never conscripted from the farm villages before. We shouldn't even be talking about some spears. It only makes matters worse. We need to do something quickly before the fields are devoured. We don't have enough manpower anymore, thanks to Raresh and her military needs. If we don't make our quota, we'll end up like Ranjak. Bale scares me. We will not end up like Ranjak. What we need to do is clear the fields before those monsters destroy the harvest. So we find out where the sun spears are hiding and turn them in. I say we use their heroic nature and let them replace the men Varesh conscripted. Yeah, sure, that sounds like a good idea. At least a heck of a lot better than turning us in. We're crying out loud. Let's see what we got here. Oh, lots of long one, isn't it? Take it from the commotion around the garrison that you freed your comrade. The Kournan losses come with a price. They will now conscript even more young men, and with the harvest coming, we need all the hands to protect our crops from predators. But thanks to Kournan conscription, we won't be able to protect the fields, which will bring even more puzzles when we miss our quotas. It's not Ranjak, we don't appreciate your presence. I haven't we turned you in? Simple fear. If we turn you in, Bresh will think we were helping you from the beginning. The least we can do is minimize the damage we've done, protect our harvest from predators. What say you? Well, of course we will help. Of course, thanks to Quarain, we've already started the quest, but this shouldn't be too much of an issue. want to get involved with legit, you know, do we? Well, I think that was it. Do we pass? Yes, okay, we passed the test, we did. Thanks, anyway. Alright, wait for me there, Quarain. Let me do this first. Thank you. You fought bravely and have won many hearts and minds this day. Perhaps you truly do care about what happens to this land. You wish only to be left alone. Perhaps one day Kournan will be at peace with the Sunsparks. Until then, we have to be content with our silence and our gratitude. Of course, that quest became available after Ventus Cemetery, actually, so after we rescued Claw, so the one I never went back to pick up. We're all good now with it. Excellent. Alright, so there's that one. And again, like I said last week, we're going to hold off on the Margaret ones until we can actually pick up Margaret, so that's going to be a few episodes down the road, but let's see what else can we do here. Crossing the Desolation, we're not there yet. Got all these Z quests and Mars quests, the Velvet quests coming up. We could do, So we actually, well, aside from the Centaur quests and Taraz's Procession, looks like the only one we have left. I know we have two. Okay, the Elonian River and the Thorn in the Rush's side. I don't know if Quarain could do Elonian River because we haven't done Zarafen Refuge yet, so we will let's go check on that. If we come out of Modoc. To get there from here. It's funny at this point, obviously with Nightfall we have the introduction of heroes. Now again, at the time that Nightfall was released, you could only have a maximum of, I think, 4 heroes in your party. Or 3 heroes. I think 3 heroes, and then you would be the fourth player for a 4-person party. So essentially, the most you could do is what we're doing here, what we normally do with Quarain. 2 players and 6 heroes. So if you're soloing these areas, you would still have to bring henchmen along with you to round out the rest of the party if you're going to solo. But the update that allowed a full party of 7 heroes sort of now makes the henchmen irrelevant. Because it's not like the 7 heroes is strictly, for a specific campaign or something like that. It's like everybody gets the ability to do that. So once you unlock the heroes, the henchmen are pretty much no longer relevant. Not that at the end of the day, I think the Nightfall heroes saw much use. I mean, obviously there have been plenty of people who play solo. Now look at this. Okay. Again, not that we run into too many elementals here. Mostly Kournans. Oh, there's so many bad guys. Ah, you're huge this time. Look, there goes that. I need to find where yeah. Engineer Toss, Wandering Priest. I don't remember where I look for Engineer Toss. I'll go to look him up. It's the wrong keyboard. Oh, he's not here. He is. Where is he? Here. Alright, so back we go. Oh boy, more fighting, just what I was hoping for. Either. Right. Oh, you know, I'm still not in the right area. No, I am not. That's why. We are still not where we need to be at. Oh, so I can't read the bloody map now, can I? is a ghost. Let's just see if Quarain can take this quest. Alright, so we can get the quest, but Quarain can't, so we'll have to wait and do this again. The torture spirits gone, so now I have to remember where the engineer Tosai is here. Yeah, it should be quicker to come out of Elonian Refuge for this. Alright, so we've got to get her through the mission and then we'll do that quest. Okay. A lot sucks a bit, but it is what it is. Is this game dead? I want to return to it, but I'm not sure if it'll be worth it. No, well, it's obviously not as popular as it once was, but I wouldn't say it was dead. There's still quite a few active guilds in the game. PvP is pretty, fairly active, relatively speaking. The Zarafen quest rewards help that out a bit. PvP in the sense of, say, the Jade Quarry and Fort Aspenwood's active every weekend. A group, the Facebook group, Guild Wars: A New Hope, sort of quote-unquote hosts that every weekend, Saturdays and Sundays at 4 p.m. Eastern. So, we pop into that every other week due to my work schedule. But no, the game isn't dead. If we go to Camadon now, you'll see a ton of people in Camadon now. Obviously, there's quite a few bots, but you can still pretty much find people to play with in the game. Of course, there have been some updates and stuff like that to make it even more solo friendly. But yeah, I would. In fact, let me type out the link again. I'm not sure if you've heard of Guild Wars: A New Hope on Facebook, or let's see. I don't have a link to the Facebook group. We do have a link to the fan site that was created when the announcement of Guild Wars Guru shutting down was made. So a lot of people went over to there. You can join Guild Wars Legacy there, and most certainly find people who will group up and party with you, and some of the more active folk about on that site there. The holiday events, so in fact, we have the Dragon Festival coming up in a few days. The holiday events always bring people back as well, so you'll find that all holiday events, a lot of people return specifically for them as well. Alright, so we can't do Old Woman River. Well, we could, but then, we'd have to do it again with Quarain. Run her through So let's go to Gandara. The Moon Force can find Narashi. You have to find where Narashi is at, yeah. I think she should be right outside Kournan Passage. If I recall correctly. Oh, there you are. In fact, we'll host Depp Dinkleberry. In fact, we were just hosting him before we went live tonight. And he plays both the original and Guild Wars 2. So yeah, there's still, I want to say a lot of activity, but again, it's relative compared to when the game was in its heyday. But yeah, you should have no problem. I mean, I would encourage anyone to come back, because you know, 12 years into it now, I'm still having fun with the game. Obviously, I'm still playing. I'm still, I've made a specific streaming series out of it. I'll stream it regularly every Saturday. The Dinkleberry even streams it more often than I do. And there are quite a few other streamers as well who will stream it. Kane Cravings on Twitch streams the game. So yeah, you'll definitely find a lot of activity for the game here. Who are we looking for? We're looking for Narashi. Oh, Narashi, where are you? Yes. In fact, last week, I think it was last week, a couple weeks ago maybe at this point. I think, yeah, this last week I was, this past weekend I was working, so it'll be a couple weeks ago. The Zacian quest for random arenas was active, so popped in, tried to do some random arenas, failed miserably, but the queues were popping pretty quick for that. Obviously, the one thing I am disappointed about, because at this point in the game, there's not enough interest for it, or the low-level arenas. Obviously, we have the 1 to 10 arena here, and the 1 to 10 level PvP arena and factions on Shinji Island. I'm trying to think over that. Yes, and there's the Ascalon Arena and the Shiver Peaks Arena. North Shiver Peaks Arena, I think, is still active because it wasn't max level. I think we can still get the arena, or is it just the... Might be just the Escalon arena, I don't remember now, but you know, the low-level arenas are always fun to play. Unfortunately, there's not really enough interest unless you pre-arrange enough people to get low-level characters into them. I gotta find out where Narashi is here, otherwise I'm just gonna be wandering around aimlessly for the next hour. Oh, I've got to make sure I type on the right keyboard, eh? Shall we not? Yes, I think we shall try to type on the right keyboard. We're in Gandara, right? That's where we need to be. Now this quest is active after either Kournan Passage or Rylon Refuge. Oh, she's quite a ways away, isn't she? Okay. So Narashi is here. Yes, okay. I sort of starting to vaguely remember this now. This quest is kind of a pain in the butt, actually. Okay, because there's two different strategies to completing the quest that she offers. And I think my main strategy after trying it the quote-unquote normal way was to do it the alternate way. Because, hey, I am a noob and I'm proud to admit it. A noob even after 12 years, yeah. Alright, so yes, we just gotta keep on hitting this way now. So... This will take a couple of side quests here until we can get some time to run Quarain through Kournan Passage. Pretty sure. Yes, that's what I thought. Yeah. Now this should be in the ration here. What do we have here? Oh, yes. Okay. Figure 2. I thought there were 3 groups. Well, let's go make sure this shrine is up and running. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see if we can control these guys out over here. Y'all just stay right there for a moment. Yeah, that didn't take long for a minion master to die. Oh, and there I go. Yeah, I think this is sort of how things went my first attempt at this. I should have brought consumables. I don't know if I even put one Kournan in here. Yeah, that didn't work out too well. I don't even think we killed one of them. We've got to target the priests here. How many are there? You see, there's a crap ton of them there. Yeah, there's 3 priests, which don't help matters. Maybe I'll say, I think the other group is pretty much the same. It's just my distance from it's not allowing me to pick up all the... Yeah. So there's actually new priests in that one. This one might be easier to knock off first. Yeah. That'll help remove some of this death penalty we have already, since I didn't bring any consumables with me. Got some Hecate we can try to kill still. She'll help DP here. Let's see. They don't even have any scribes here, do they? Stick with the guards for the moment. Try to take them down just one at a time. This is that helps us separate it off now. That may have been our strategy here. Let's kill a priest. What's strategy 2 here? Let me keep reading this. Warhunter probably clearing all the corners from those. Come together in 3. There are 2 that push together. That's the problem. These mobs are the first 3 waves in both extra groups that chase the party. Easily pulled and defeated one at a time. Sometimes one group will break off and gather around Narashi, but will not attack her. Good. Clear the remaining corners and pick off that mob as normal. So you did activate the shrine. Once all 3 groups will continue back east and defeat the soldiers that spawn near the fortress. Scout the path back to Kournan Passage, clearing any stray Kournans, then return to Narashi to take the quest. Follow her through the now quest markers. Do not run into Kournan Passage. We've got to wait until the quest updates. Okay. I think we've got it now. Let's see, because this is still a sizable group here. Looks like we did, however, take care of 2 of the priests. And you see 1 priest there. So that's really the one we want to focus on right now. I don't think this is going to turn out too well again. Damn priest. Okay, yeah, this is, yeah. Oh, the memories. Oh, the memories of some of these agonizing quests here. Okay. Got to get that damn priest. Alright. Every time we wipe here, it's going to be harder and harder with this DP to get through this stuff. There we go. That was. Oh, there we go again. At least we managed to get most of them down now. Res before Zarafen dies. Oh, just made it. Oh, that's lovely. Alright. So what do we got left here? Oh, never mind. Let's just attack. Oops, sorry. I'll spin around too much here, right? Yes. I don't see priest. Okay. Oh, lots and lots of Kournans. Lovely. Oh, all the Kournans out. I don't see too many priests. I could not imagine trying to do this in hard mode. That'd be insane. Anytime I forgot to flag my heroes, that was quest 2, that's for sure. Oop, oop. Where's the priest? Ah, for God's sakes. We were whittling away the death penalty. I did something stupid and not look for the priest. Something stupid again, didn't I? There's the other group that was there. Yeah, where's my consumables? Somehow I don't think we're getting this quest done tonight. Wait, I'm failing. Alright, how about we fight this group first? Oh, there's a chest. Where's the chest? I missed the chest. Oh, no, yeah, that's when I did Quarain. We got an even larger group to deal with. That's not how we want to got to go. Why, Jag? Why did Jag? Priest is up here, so let's go get this priest. Oh boy, so much for that idea. Unbelievably. It's almost as bad as the last attempt at this episode. The Little Crevice mission. Let's see if I can pull some of these guys. Yep, that didn't work too well. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah. This ain't working out too well. Alright, we're gonna have to try this again. Consumables. We're at completely 60 DP right now, and ain't no way we're getting these guys down at that. Unless we keep stretching them out, maybe we can stretch them out, guys. I'm still going way too fast. Oh, joy. Here we come again. We're pretty much trapped in the shrine now. Oh, look, I think we killed one. Perhaps if we run away, we run fast enough? That's the question. Oh, I'm stuck. Yes, this way. Hold on. See, the problem is I don't know if I might have consumables storage here. Alright, let's give this another whirl here. That's all we can do here. I'll have 4 twos. Full do it. Alright, first things first, let's see if we have any consumables. Otherwise, we're just going to have to probably just call it an evening, and then I'll have to go pick up some consumables here. The next episode here. Alright. We really need DP removal. That's what we need here. Four-leaf clovers, but that's random. That's the problem. That's the entire party, though, so that does come in handy. Honeycomb was just party. Okay, well we only have one honeycomb. Let's see where we're at here. We need to clear out some space anyway. So we've got that. That's just ourselves. Well, might as well bring honeycomb. At least it's something. Bring clovers. This is just self. Doesn't really help in that regard. Well, yeah, memories. Yeah, that's pretty much how I think this quest. My first time we tried doing it. So okay, let me check on the children. Let's make sure they're in bed. I'd have to dig through my mules and everything else to figure out what I got here in terms of consumables, specifically the candy canes. Alright, so let me take a minute here. The problem is this quest, even doing it the straightforward way, takes quite a bit of time with the battles. So I may just have to call it an evening and do this quest for next episode. Which would be fine, because then it gives me the chance to get some consumables going and stuff like that. The question is next episode going to be tomorrow? I think it is. Check my schedule. I think I have... Yes, episode 35 is indeed going to be tomorrow afternoon. So, you know what, we might as well call it an evening then. So thank you everyone for watching this episode 34 of the Elonian Adventures. Join us next time where hopefully we will fail a lot less often. We'll be more prepared for this quest now. Again, yeah, I mean, pretty much, as I've said before throughout our Elonian Adventures here, I mean, this is almost playing it fresh for myself because it's been so long since I went through most of this stuff. It's just been... I have a whole heck of a lot less memory of... Centurion might be or something. Of a lot of these side quests and everything else here in Elona. But we'll be back tomorrow afternoon, 2:30 p.m. approximately Eastern Time, for episode 35. In the meantime, thank you for joining me this wonderful evening, everyone. This is BJ Wallace saying, until next time, I'll see everybody in game.